trying to get all of you all night. We haven't talked in months, but that's alright. Was wondering if you wanted to go for a drive. I just need some fresh air and an old friend. I'm so glad that we started talking again. Yo, turn up the radio, I love this song. Remember when we used to stay up all night long? How's it been?
Today I'm running a little bit behind schedule, so I'm sorry that I haven't spoken much as of yet. I have obviously just done my makeup. I'm still yet to do my hair, get pee ready, and I need to leave the house in half an hour, so a little bit behind schedule, but I took 15 minutes out of my morning to read a couple more chapters on my book because I'm reading a really good book, but I don't have time to talk about that right now. I've decided to get my camera out and film again today. Today's been a completely like 180 of what I was supposed to do. So originally I was supposed to see a friend that I haven't seen since December, but she forgot that her little girl's got swimming or something, swimming with her, I don't know if it's her mum or her mother-in-law. So those plans got cancelled because obviously P wouldn't have a playmate to play with. And then my friend Holly, who I haven't filmed around, I met her last year. I've mentioned her, I met her last year in a park. She actually knows of my dad and my stepmum through work, and she also used to go to school with Neil. I think they were in like the same classes and stuff. It was a really small world. She's got a 3-year-old, and she's also got a newborn. I say newborn, she was born in October. She messaged me, she was like, oh, do you want to come to a place it's called Blickling Hall, it's a National Trust, and they're doing like a Tiger Who Came for Tea event for the next couple weeks or months. So I was like, yeah, I'm game, and she has 2 National Trust passes, so luckily it's not going to cost me anything because Skint Life and all of that. But National Trust is just a fucking rip-off. It's like $16.95 per adult to gain entry. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, that's literally daylight robbery. And the car park's like a £5 as well. Here she comes. Here comes the child. As soon as I start talking, she's all about. Yes! We're off to Blickling Hall today. I'm really looking forward to it. It's a bit of a drive away. It's like 40 odd minutes away, so I need to get some fuel before we set off, which is an added chore. We've got to go to Tesco's and get some petrol in a minute, alright?
Well, after wait.
No, before. If not, we probably won't make it because the fuel light came on yesterday, didn't it? P wants to take her baby with us today, don't you? Yeah. Come on, how long is it taking you to get on the bed? Come and show the camera your babe.
No.
No? You got it for Christmas. There it is. Were you just watching your iPad with your babe in bed?
Yeah.
Yeah? Good girl.
Also, I got it come from Christmas, come from Santa, come from Father Christmas.
Came from Father Christmas? You're lucky, aren't you? You like that one?
And I see Mummy's face now.
You don't need to show Mummy's things. I'm not showing anything. I'm just talking to the camera. I'm doing my hair. What did you have for breakfast?
Toast.
You did, didn't you?
Yeah.
And we packed our lunch together, didn't we?
Yeah.
So when we go to Blickling Hall, we're having a little packed lunch. You got hummus and pita bread, haven't you?
I really need to have a little picnic.
Little picnic, that's right. And what's Mummy got? What have I made for my lunch?
Pasta.
Pasta. Yeah.
Biscuit.
Yeah, got biscuits, and we've got some crisps, haven't we?
Yeah.
And you got some cucumber and some oranges. Need to do your drink, don't let me forget.
And some fruit.
Yeah, and that is what an orange is, fruit. You've been having fun at school the past couple of days, haven't you?
Yeah.
What did you do yesterday? You played with the water.
And also it's over my cardigan and my coat.
It went all over your cardigan and your coat, didn't it?
Yeah.
And Mummy said, what you been doing? Didn't I? Let me see. Look at you. Look how you put your hat on, for Christ's sake. Turn around. You're so funny. You look like a dragon. Right. let's finish making our tea. So, kitchen's an absolute state. I'm just making a tea. I make it in a jug. I'm going to put milk in here and then pour it into this flask, so I've got it. But this is what we've got for lunch. This has all just been thrown in courtesy of P. Crisps. I've got some sugar for Holly because she has sugar in her tea. Cups. Pita bread for P. Got hummus, cucumber, and I've got a whole load of snacks and stuff in there as well. Yogurts, all sorts. I need to pack. Look at you. I need to pack some sort of chocolate for myself and Holly, so I'm gonna pack these. These left over from Christmas. No. Oh, you want to put them in the bag?
Oh, look, it's football in there.
Oh yes, football. Come on then. Okay. I also need to get an ice pack as well. It's like tea for giants. Is that funny?
Yeah.
I need to wash that out.
But you need to put it on.
Yeah, I know I need to put it on, but I also need to wash it out. Right. Tea is done.
There's water in it. Look. It's water in it.
I have just realised that one of my front lights is out as well. Then that's happened for the first time ever. I don't think it's not illegal, it's not dark anyway. But I need Neil to sort that out. I know it's just a light bulb, but I swear, like literally, ever since I sold my Polo that used to belong to my granny, all the cars that we've had since then have just gone to shit. Yes. You finished your book. Okay, that's fine. Well done. Come on. Why are people so slow? It's painful. Can I go over here? Yes, I can. Okay, right. Hang on, I'm driving. I hate reversing into petrol. To Holly's house, so it's 10:15. Put in £20 worth of fuel and I've got just over half a tank. So I'm hoping that'll last me the rest of the week. I'm actually off to Becky's house at the end of March. We've booked it in advance for when Neil's on call. And I went to Becky's, it was like a couple weeks before we moved house when I went to IKEA. We're probably going to do the same again, but this time I'm taking P down with me, so she finishes school on the Friday at 3. Head over to Becky's house for the weekend, just because when Neil's on call I don't see anyone. I normally stay at home and it gets a bit dull sort of on my own, not too sure when Neil's coming home, etc, etc. So I haven't seen her since then, so I was like, sod it, let's go and see her. So last time I stayed at Becky's house with P, it was hard. P went through a really difficult stage of sleeping, so I hope she's going to be alright. And I'm also going to take her in a travel cot as well. So I'm not too sure how that's going to go down, but fingers crossed it'll be okay. Oh, a bit heavy on the brakes. Okay, right. Back on schedule. I didn't know whether I should mention it or not, but I'm always completely honest on my channel, and that's something I pride myself in. Today, well, last week I got offered the opportunity for today to go down to London and go to the Mum VidCon with Channel Mum, which is like their event that they do. Had an email come through and she was like, look, are you signed to any networks? I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about it. I'm sure I'm not, because I'm not signing to anything. She was like, you signed into any networks? Like, it would be great to see you, like, you're welcome to come down today. And I sat and I thought about it for a while, and and I emailed her back and I was like, I really appreciate it, but I just feel like I'm a really small fish in a really big pond, and I've never even thought about signing to anyone before. Really shocked to get an email through. A couple of years ago I actually applied for their competition to become one of their sponsored vloggers. I just hit 2,000 and now I'm on over 10, and they've just contacted me, and I feel like I'm probably shooting myself in the foot just saying this, but I'm just saying my thoughts. I feel so proud that I've done it on my own without a network. I don't need a network because I've done it. Obviously I'm not getting paid work, and I could potentially get paid through joining a network, but I don't do it for money. And I was just really shocked to get the email through being like, oh, we'd like to see you. I don't know if anything would have come from it, so I don't want that to come across like I've turned down paid things, because it's not that at all. I don't know what would have come from it. I don't know whether work and obviously social networking and stuff would have come from it. Obviously that's a given, but whether they would have wanted to have me as a part of Channel Mum, or whether it would have just been like putting a face to a name and putting feelers out, I don't know, because obviously I didn't go. But yeah, it's just crazy to think that, I don't know, like I had the opportunity. I didn't go. I probably have missed out on an opportunity, but I've got this far on my own and I'm really proud. Imagine how different this vlog would have been today. Have you stopped? Yep. Yeah, could you imagine how different the vlog would have been today if I did actually go? I would have filmed my day like getting on a train on my own. I just can't. I couldn't do it anyway. The anxiety and the stress of walking into a room where people know each other and they have friends, and I would have been on my own. I couldn't do it. And the fact I would have had to have paid to get there as well and be completely out of my comfort zone. I'm alright. I'm not the most sociable person anyway. I haven't met any of my viewers since I've been doing YouTube, but I'm not very sociable at all. I get very awkward in social situations. I come out with the weirdest things, or I'm just really blunt and rude because I get really, really uncomfortable. So I just don't think those sorts of situations would be good for me anyway, but maybe they would be, I just don't go to them.
Kids in a row.
You got to go where? Is that where we got to go? Do you like the tiger that came for tea? Me too. Look at Mummy. What's the face? Why are you so moody? Are you okay? It does, doesn't it? Stinks. Can you smell that?
Which one have we
What does it smell like? Poo. Is it not tea? Because it's the tiger that came for tea.
But they do reference supper quite a lot.
Can you see? I'm not coming. Oh look, there's oranges on the floor. That is so cool. Careful with the chairs, babe. Careful. Wow, look at this. Where do you two want to sit?
You see his footprint?
Look at his big footprint.
He's been walking.
Where do you think he's going?
It's got full of tiny footprint.
Don't mind me, I'm with the over 55.
Full of footprint. There's a tiger, Mummy.
I know, originals. Hang on.
Run over.
bedroom is. Isn't it lovely? Right, so it's now 2:30 and I've just finished up with Holly and her girls. I was going to go back to theirs and have a cup of tea and just sort of let the girls play at her house for a little while. But my auntie doesn't live too far from Blickling, where we've just been. I'm gonna do the extra drive whilst I'm like this side of like Norwich, and come out and see her, because we don't really come this way. And my auntie is the wife of my uncle that passed away a couple of years ago, so I'm still in really good contact with her and I see her like a mother figure. So I'm gonna go there and see her and her dog and have a little catch up, have a cup of tea.
As a mom, the roads are so empty, this is so damn calm. If we stick on the highway, we can drive all night long. If it's fine by you, I'll take the passenger seat. We can drive around to the sky and see meat. If it's fine by you, I'll take the passenger seat. I got my hands out the window, feeling the ocean breeze.
Right, I've just pulled up on the driveway. 2 minutes to 4 and P has literally fallen asleep. I'd say she's been asleep for like 5 minutes. She never naps in the day anymore, and I wish she would, because she has a right attitude at the moment. She's absolutely done in. So weird though, because she'll be at school and she'll do from 8:30 till 3 at school, be far more active than what she is now, and she won't sleep and she's so hyper before bed. But I'm just going to sit here and wait for her to wake up. I'm going to give her 10 minutes just so she's not going to be vile, because she's just dropped off. So I'll give her 10 minutes. Reply to some messages, because I haven't been on my phone all day today. Have a look to see how that channel mum thing's going, because I haven't looked at that either. Potentially edit an Instagram picture. And think about doing dinner. I hate my life, I hate my life. We're home. Do you want to go snuggle on the sofa? Hello. 2 tablespoons of each. Literally just want to go and stand outside. So I'm doing a sticky chicken recipe, which is 2 tablespoons of honey for 1 chicken breast, 2 tablespoons of honey, 2 of soy, 2 of balsamic. Honestly, 3-year-olds are so hard. It's like when everyone's like, oh, you think 2s is hard, wait until they hit 3. They were right. 3-year-olds. Oh fuck, I've just put hard honey into my bloody chicken. They just are so, I can't even describe it. They're just so emotional. And the tantrums are about like the smallest things. Like P at the moment gets really aggy if the traffic light's red. She's like, go mummy. I'm like, I can't go, we're gonna get in a car crash. Like, go! Just arguments about anything. Like, it's just, I just feel like I'm always saying no, or don't do this, don't do that, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, Neil will come home from work and he'll be like, you two are always arguing. But she just kicks off with me and not with Neil, so I'll tell her to eat a dinner. Literally refuses point blank, pouts. And it's just not very nice to me. And then as soon as Neil's like, eat your dinner now, she's like, okay daddy, and eats her dinner. Like, it's just draining, and it makes me feel shit as well. And it's like now she's sat in her bedroom screaming and crying, going, mummy! Because she's tired. Right, anyway, so I should have left this to marinate in the fridge, so I'm going to leave it for like 20 minutes. do my rice and my veg, and then I'm going to cook the chicken. The chicken is slightly on the turn as well. Expired yesterday. Doesn't smell too bad, so I'm going to use it anyway. You're telling me to go away? Let me clean your nose because you've got snot everywhere. Right, listen. Listen. You're getting really hot. Would you like me to take your jumper off? I'll help you. That like that. And then that's like that. Perfect. Right. This piece goes in there. That piece goes here. That's it. And then push it into the top as well. That's it. Perfect. I'm helping you. This man. Got him? He goes here. Perfect. This. Let me see what's on it. That goes here. That's it. Perfect. Oh. That's it. And push it in. Good girl.
On this bit. Gonna go here. On this bit. This bit. Over here.
Do you want to try some of this? So my auntie got P and myself this little wash jig. It's a 54-piece one. No. Let's take a picture and send it to Carol. So this is what the man's looking at in the pool. This is tiny, 54-piece. And then we've just done this one together.
Let's do it again.
No, we're not doing it again.
Please.
That's good, isn't it?
Let's do it again with my dad.
Yeah, do it again with Daddy. Right, dinner's cooking. Done the rice. The chicken looks like this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a massive fan. I don't really like it, but I'm gonna have to eat it in front of P. It just doesn't taste of much. Dinner for myself and P is served. So we've got all in the bag rice with broccoli, and it's called sticky chicken. Doesn't taste great, it's not much flavour, but hopefully P will eat it. I've given her quite a bit of chicken just because I don't like it, with broccoli, and then she's got rice as well. So this is the remainder of P's dinner. She did really well. She actually had more rice. She had some of mine off my plate, so she's had that. I have just got her a yogurt, and she's also eating some raspberries. Roll your sleeve up. Good girl, keep eating those for me. Your sleeves keep rolling down, don't they?
Oh my
I know, I'm now going to get your chocolate sticks. Good girl. Because she done so well, she's going to have a couple of these matchmakers. She likes these. I don't. I just really don't like the orange one. Neil got them for me for my advent. Like, literally, that's all she's having. So she thinks it's a treat, which it is. So she's got her chocolate sticks. I know it's not a lot, but it is 10 to 6, so. How's your strawberries going?
Yeah.
Good, right, chocolate sticks are there. Okay, you let me know once you're ready to have them, okay?
Oh, I got him. I want a.
Yep, you've got 3, okay? Good girl. I'm now about to tackle this mess. So I've got to obviously wash up, clean down the sides. Kitchen is all tidy. Done the washing up. I've got P's scooter out for tomorrow. Alright, Welly Wells? What are you doing? You just had a wee?
Yeah.
You ready for bed? What story do you want me to read you tonight?
This one.
Peppa Pig? Okay, good choice. Come on then. And you've got Auntie Carol got you a little Minnie Mouse, didn't she?
I'm big. I'm not.
Let me see.
Mouse.
Where's little Minnie Mouse?
Here.
Oh, lovely. She's going to bed with you, isn't she? Come on then, let's tuck into bed. 7. And I am not gonna lie, I'm taking my jeans off. I'm just putting on my comfy trackies. I would ideally like to take my bra off, but I've got my brother-in-law coming over to go through his stuff in our garage. We're storing it for him at the moment because Neil's mum, or their mum, is moving house. The entire of Neil's mum's house coming to our garage on Friday, which is not fun. And we've taken his brother's stuff for the past couple months, so he's coming to go through that and take his stuff home. So I have to stay in my bra until that obviously gets picked up. So I literally just look like a prison convict. I've got my grey hoodie on, I've got my grey trackies on, and I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to sit and read my book for maybe like 45 minutes or watch Shipwrecked. I need to tidy the bedroom, but I'll do that when Richard's here, just so I've got stuff to do. There's just a casual baby that looks like it's jumped off a building lying on the floor. Oh, it feels good to sit down today. It's been so busy. My thighs are killing me. I'm not used to... Ooh. You gonna focus? There we go. I'm not used to exercise. The book I'm reading is so good. I'm reading it on my Kindle. I got it for 99p and since then it's gone up to £3.99, but you never know, it might be on offer. It is called After by Anna Todd. This is coming out in a film. It's coming out in April, which is why I wanted to read it. It's your typical, I wouldn't say like anyone in like their 40s is gonna like to read it, because it's about a girl that starts her first year at college / uni. It's based in the States, and there's a bad boy in there basically, and it's great. It's really good. It's like a light version of 50 Shades of Grey. 50 Shades isn't my sort of thing. I'm not really into, like, I don't know if you classify that as erotica. I don't really know. I'm not into that. I watched the first film and I just thought, nah, I'm alright, thanks. This is good. I really like this. Yeah, it's a bit raunchy. Probably the most raunchiest thing I've read. But it's done, can I say tastefully? Like, I feel like sometimes with chick lit, I say it all the time, particularly one book that I read, it was like this big build up to this sex scene, and then it was like full on, really like rough. It was just weird and I didn't like it. It just felt like it was this massive build up to this 1 or 2 really random sex scenes and then that was it. This isn't like that, so I'm 30% of the way through and they haven't had sex or anything. I just really like it. I like the relationships in it. She's a bit of a doormat, the main character, Tessa, but I like it. So I think it's like a 5-book series and all the other books I think are £3.99. But my auntie Carol actually got me a £25 gift card I think I got for Christmas. So I think I might invest. If I like the way it ends, it's like 580 odd pages long, the book, which is quite a long book, so I really like it. I'm probably going to go to the cinema on my own. I don't care. Actually, I'm all about self-care. It's just something I need to do for myself because I've completely burnt myself out. I keep talking about it, but I really have struggled. And I saw a quote yesterday which really, it just keeps playing up in my mind. The quote was, self-care is not selfish. And I think that's one thing a lot of mums especially need to remember, that just because you're taking 3 hours out of your evening or day if your child's at school or your child's having a nap, does not mean you have to bust a gut cleaning, doing everything. You have the right and you deserve to sit down and not feel guilty about it and read a book. Like, that is key. And I think as a mum, you think, oh, I've got to do this, I've got to do this, I don't want to disappoint my husband, I don't want to disappoint my child's asleep, so I've got all this time to smash out loads of things. Sit down, have a hot cup of tea, read a book or watch a bit of telly. Like, I'm the type of person that completely burnt myself out, and now me and my mental state's really suffering for it. So self-love is not selfish, or self-care, I can't remember what it was, but whatever it was, it's true. I definitely forgot that I am still vlogging. It has just gone 10 o'clock and Neil is still out. I don't even know if I've said Neil came home and he's gone to his friend's house to watch football. So he should be home soon, but I have been reading constantly. Such a good book. But I am now, you can't even see me, I'm now gonna brush my teeth, take my makeup off and get into bed, read for maybe another half an hour and then go to sleep. So I really hope you all enjoyed today's vlog and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.
Are we going again? Just you and I on another one of our famous midnight drives. Do you need to rant or just stay silent?